Hello! Welcome to White Throat Tarot, where the reader is bubbly, but the readings can get dark. So today I am finishing off the last of the zodiac signs for the October first half readings. Beyond these October first half readings, until you see me again for the second half readings mid-month, I am going to be doing general readings here and there, mostly based on current astrology. But if you have any suggestions, like pick a card readings, 3-card pulls for all zodiac signs, or whatever you want to see on this channel, even a reptile room tour. I am secretly hoping that someone asks me for a reptile room tour because I want to show these guys off so bad. Let me know. Feel free to drop something in the comments if you have an idea that you want to see from my channel, and I would be happy to try to oblige. With that being said, let's get into it. Pisces. What is going on with the Pisces folk for the first half of October? October is always an interesting month in this line of work because the energies go all over the place as we get closer to Halloween when the veil is at its thinnest. The one year where Halloween was also a full moon, nuts. Not so crazy. Oh boy, do I got some Ghostbuster stories. So if you also want to see that on this channel, let me know and I'd be happy to talk. Ooh, 6 of Pentacles. You know what? This is the break that Pisces probably needed because it's been a wild time for Pisces folk, especially Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so we've got the 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. You know what? That's been showing up a lot today. And 2 of Swords, 6 of Wands, the Hanged Man. I only dabble in numerology. Is that a little friend? Oh my goodness, are you a little friend? Come here. Come here. Come here. It's okay. It's okay. I won't go. Oh, bye. Well, that was a jumping spider. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I only dabble in numerology, but for some reason I felt the urge to point out that the Hanged Man is number 12 in the tarot deck, and 1 + 2 = 3, and 3 is a significant number to me, so that feels like the Hanged Man is going to be a key part of this reading. All right, that's our 10. We got the 5 of Wands, crap. 3 of Pentacles, cool. Father of Swords, nice. Judgment, nice. Yes! 9 of Pentacles. I'm secretly rooting for you guys. Don't know why. It's almost like watching football for me. You know, like watching all the stuff that's going on with the astrology and seeing what all the signs are going through. I'm just like, come on, Pisces, you got this. But anyway. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right. 5 of Wands, 2 of Swords, Hanged Man, dead smack in the middle here. 6 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles feel like they go together, and then the 7 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. No, Judgment, and then the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Father of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. All right. And before we get into interpreting any of this, I am going to go ahead and pull us an archetypes card. I honestly hate shuffling these this way, but they told me to, so I'm gonna try. Not good enough. Got it. Wow, they really want me to. Okay. How's that? Master? Good? Okay. Gnosis. That's an interesting one. I've actually never pulled that before. So we shall see what that means here in a bit. But first, we are doing skirt, a pendulum read. So, what does the pendulum have for us today? A keyword, please? H. Um, O. M. Oh, interesting. We're still going around. I thought it was going to spell out home, but now it's going for A. So we have HOMA, G, E. Homage. 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 Maybe there's something that you need to pay homage to. Hmm. However that resonates for you. The keyword of the day is homage. Of course, they pick one that I'm not sure how to pronounce. Is it homage or homage? I've been saying homage, but I'm not sure. A lot of my English I learned from reading. Anyway, gnosis. All right, let's see what this is. Wow. Okay. Innermost knowing, mystic truth. Oh, this is so on brand for Pisces. I'm stoked. Okay. True knowledge is not found in facts and figures in scholarly books on library shelves. Rather, gnosis points to the deep and timeless archetypal wisdom that rises from the felt experience of having touched the unknown with every one of the senses. Those who are drawn to gnosis find themselves in esoteric studies, likely involving mysticism, alchemy, healing, or perhaps science. Knowing is their calling, not knowing is their job description. No matter how far the alchemists take their studies, they come to the ultimate conclusion that facts slip towards mystery, and soon the mystery results in facts. This card signifies a knowing that is life changing. Once you experience it, you are forever changed and become a guardian of gnosis. The eternal mystery is calling you. Study your passion in the deepest way available to you. Man, I got like, okay, so like when something hits, right? Like when my spidey senses are tingling, I get this like weird wave of chills that comes from the top, goes down my shoulders and down my arms. And I was getting those chills while I was reading this. Those who say they know, don't. Those who say they don't know, no. This card relates to the riddle and the shapeshifter, all concern themselves with revealing mystic truths. When light, contemplating the mystery, unanswerable questions. When dark, over intellectualizing and literalizing, asking others. Go deeper. Bruce Nauman's The True Artist helps the world by revealing mystic truths. Interesting. This is fascinating. I'm fascinated by the drastic transformations surrounding the sign of Pisces right now. Um, because as a trend, I've been noticing all of the zodiac signs went through a period of like lostness, and I kept seeing the Mother of Pentacles for some reason. And then after that, I started seeing the zodiac signs kind of doing a 180 and kind of learning to step into the opposites of the ways that they are. If that makes sense. Taurians letting go, Aries learning patience, dropping ego, Aquarius getting more into their heart instead of intellectualizing everything, Libra going deeper instead of staying superficial, Capricorn learning how to just let go and go without a plan, etc., etc., etc. And this last batch of readings that I did, a lot of it was heavy on the what does your heart want? So it's kind of been fascinating watching the general trends of all the zodiac signs in doing this, because I've always done readings for clients, right? And I've always done individual level readings, but I've never really done this before where I tap into just the general collective. So it's been interesting seeing the themes of what all the zodiac signs are going through and kind of keeping an eye on the current astrology and having it make sense. And I've been watching other readers on YouTube as well, at least the ones that I trust, like Dove and Serpent Tarot, Renaissance Tarot, Wolfman Experience Tarot, Minnow Pond Tarot, Scorched Earth Tarot, the Slipstream Tarot, Tarotverse, and noticing that what I've been talking about, they have been too. So it must be something in the air. Yeah. But Pisces has been kind of the most mysterious one to me because I've been getting some messages, but I feel like that's not all. So, yeah, we shall see. All right, Pisces, getting into your cards, we have the Five of Wands and the Two of Swords, and that's about conflict and the blindfold card. That's not seeing something for the way that it is, that's stuckness and willful ignorance, I will say. It feels like it's almost like, let's say you have a thorn in your thumb. You've got a little splinter in there. And instead of, digging it out because it's going to hurt, you're just pretending it's not there. And then we have the Hanged Man, seeing things from a different perspective. I mean, he's hanging upside down on purpose on the Tree of Wisdom, is how he's depicted in the traditional tarot deck, the Rider-Waite deck. So he's not stuck there. He put himself there so that he can see things from a different perspective, hanging upside down. Six of Wands is, for me, the re-emerging from the Rebel card. It's about recovery. Six of Pentacles, it's about seeing the fruits of your labor showing up. And then we've got the Seven of Pentacles, and it's been showing up for the other signs too as a what do you want to invest in kind of card. It's a period of contemplation, but it's also about investment. And it tells me that something's not working in your life. And you finally put yourself in a position to be honest enough with yourself to admit that. And now you're recontemplating, if not that, then what? With the Judgment card being here, it feels like you do come to your own conclusion. Three of Pentacles is about putting things in action. It's about planning. It's about strategizing, and it's about collaboration. This is a card to me that talks about kind of making the intangible tangible. This is about bringing things into the material realm because that's what planning is for. That's what strategizing is for. It's about having an idea and wanting to put it here, like out in the world. Father of Swords is about discernment. It's about observation. It's about truth. And it can come across as as harsh, but it is honest. It seems like this decision that you make is a tough one to make, but you're doing the thing anyway, and that leads to your Nine of Pentacles. And this could be anything. This could be a love situation. This could be a friendship. This could be a work situation. It's like, it feels more, cut and dry than what I would normally expect from Pisces. Pisces is usually a bit more wishy-washy than this. Very Neptunian. But this feels very cut and dry for a Pisces read. It's because of the Four of Wands. Got it. It's because it affects your foundation of your life. Four of Pentacles. A lot of fours. Four is about building. in numerology. 4 is the builder archetype, and I only dabble in numerology, but the only reason why I know that is because I am a life path number 4, and that tells you what your life is for. And basically, mine is to build, right? So 4 is the number of foundations. So 4 of Pentacles is about holding on to your resources. 4 of Wands is about foundation. It's about the happy home, happy family, happy life, white picket fence, golden retriever kind of thing. What was this 5 of Wands about, though? It's about 4 of Cups. That's usually my missing an opportunity or letting an opportunity pass card, but it almost feels like there is something in your life that has inhibited you from attaining the opportunities that come your way. Yeah, 5 of Swords. There we go. Yeah, self-destructive. So there was something in your life that was almost blocking your blessings, and it affects you on a fundamental, foundational level. And it's like you're finally making the decision to say, you know what? You know what? Another thing that's coming to mind is it's almost like you don't want to blame external things. You tend to shoulder responsibility yourself, and you kind of seem to have a fundamental belief that your life is the result of your own choices. But it's almost like in this case, you had to accept that there was something external to you that was blocking your blessings, and you have to cut it out. Because 7 of Pentacles, again, is about investment, and it's a period of contemplation. What do you want to invest into? You're seeing the fruits of your labor come in. Now, who do you want to eat the fruits with you? That sounds dirty. Anyway, it's almost like, how do I say this? It's almost like, yeah, it feels like a, you know what, kind of moment. You know what? Actually, it's not me, it's you kind of moment. That's what this feels like. And then when you have that judgment moment and the 3 of Pentacles moment where you actually start putting things into planning, and Father of Swords, you finally, drop the guillotine. That's how you get your 9 of Pentacles. Anything else? Anything else? No, they said move on. Okay, moving on to the alchemy deck. After I'm done with this reading, I'm going to need to go cuddle with my day gecko because he has been vying for my attention this entire time. I know day geckos are normally kind of skittish, but mine, he just, every time I'm in here doing a reading, he's right there on the glass just looking at me like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And every time I'm like doing something in his enclosure, he follows my hand around in there, and he doesn't even jump on it or anything. He just stares at it like, what you doing? So cute. I'm gonna have to cuddle with him after this. Okay, so we've got the uncreated. As I pulled that one, I heard freeing up your resources. That's probably what this is all about. Freeing up your resources by cutting something out that only drains you and blocks your blessings. I know, buddy. I'll be with you in a second. Just let mommy finish off this reading, and I'll be right there. Okay? Don't look at me with your short, stubby legs and googly eyes. Anyway, so this is my workspace, and this is my day gecko and what he does to me when I'm doing my readings. Look at him. He's just like, hi, hello, hi, buddy, hi, buddy. Stop getting distracted by how adorable your day gecko is. But he's so cute. Okay. Right here. Gold. Okay. The unconceived, the seed of the seed. There was a time when everyone you know was not yet born, when every city was yet to be named, when your favorite song was yet to be sung. Such is the energy of Increatum. This card indicates the subtle but profound force that summons all that will be into existence. This most sacred of formulas cannot be manufactured, contained, bought, or sold. It is the pure intelligence of creation pulsing at the door of reality. Its timing is precise, and it is happening now. Do not delay. Send an invitation to the uncreated. Allow it to formulate and gestate. Soon a sketch, a map, or a name will draw itself upon your mind. Envision and believe. The architecture of the future is within you. All ground is fertile. Life begets life. When I read the part where it says, or a name will draw itself upon your mind, my brain made a link to the keyword of the day, homage, homage, homage. Anyway, so take that as you will. You might be meeting a who. Seriously, look at this little guy. He's obsessed with me. The little guy is obsessed with me. And I love him for it. Why are you so obsessed with me? Why are you so obsessed with me? Gold. Illumination, splendor, culmination. The alchemist's gold is no ordinary gold. It is not found in rings or coins or necklaces. It is a substance buried deep within, sometimes referred to as gold of the wise, philosophic gold, the ethereal stone, or the divine quintessence, among countless other names. For our purposes, we seek not the physical metal, but the mystical essence within each alchemist. How do we recognize it? It mimics qualities of the metal itself, soft and radiant, and its planetary counterpart, the sun, warm and bright. It's no wonder gold is associated with the heart. When this card arrives, there is something of incredible value at hand. It is marvelous and rare. Cherish it. Get to know its properties and its source. The gold card carries a distinct shadow. If mistaken for a purely physical material, it can lead to greed and excess, causing the alchemists to lose their way. Reverence is the key. In some wisdom traditions, gold is seen as a nectar, a sap, a honey-like substance coming from trees, bees, and even the pineal gland. Open yourself to gold's infinite sources. Your gold may be entirely different from someone else's. It is important for the alchemist to respect their own unique journey toward a righteous and resplendent goal. Well, this has been an interesting reading. It's almost like you've picked a direction and you have identified an obstacle, and you are now getting that obstacle out of your way. So something is brewing here. But something's in the way, and you're going to address that first. I'd be curious to see what it is. Well, if this reading resonated with you, like, share, hit the comment to help me out with the algorithm, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Why is this not coming out as smoothly as it usually does? Take two. Cut, take two. Like, share, comment to help me out with the algorithm, subscribe, and hit the notification button so that you get notified every time I post a video. And I will see you in the next one.